We are going to be hitting a crazy chest and arm day today. In the video, there's going to be a bunch of tips and just my go-to workouts for chest and arms. And then we're going to be powering it today with some rice cakes. So let's get after it. We're starting off with hitting the tricep here. Big thing on this, we're just doing a straight bar push down. You want to make sure your elbows are locked into your side. You can lean forward a bit and try to push this straight to the ground. And the big thing here is you want to go slow on the way back up. Hold it, squeeze it, and then back up. A good rule of thumb is when I do any of my exercises at the full extension, I hold it for an extra second. So I'm here, 1, up, down, 2, and back up. And that making sure you really squeeze that muscle to get the best results. For your warm-up set, you're going to do about 10 to 12 reps. Anytime you're doing a new muscle group when you get into the gym, it should always be 10 to 12 reps. And then those other 2 sets could be 6 to 8 reps. That's where you're really going to focus on building the muscle and working till fatigue. Now we got the straight bar bicep curl. This one's pretty easy. Big thing to focus on is palms up. Anytime you're doing a straight curl like this, same thing like the tricep, elbows at your side. So you can really see here, palms up, elbows tucked, lean back a bit, and then you're going to squeeze again to the top. So pretend you're trying to touch your shoulders here. So here, try to touch the shoulders, 1, and then back down. You can see here that my elbows are tucked right to my side, and I'm always keeping my palms up throughout the whole process to make sure that I'm actually squeezing the muscle. Now we got incline dumbbell bench press. Okay, so big thing with this is placement, making sure that you're on your toes here. And when you lean back, bringing those shoulders back so you're making sure your chest is sticking out. So something like this. And then you're here, chest sticking out, shoulders back. And you want to press up, making sure our hands aren't pushing like this or down here. It's right in between, 45. All right, so watch here. You have the dumbbells. Bring them one at a time to each shoulder and then get a line from there. So 1, and then bring the shoulders back and then press. I want you to really focus on form here. So go lighter in weight to actually feel the chest working and have that mind to muscle connection, because form over weight is such a huge factor for this movement. All right, next up we got dumbbell overhead tricep extensions. For this one, it's pretty easy. You're only going to need 1 dumbbell, and you just want to be sitting at the edge of the bench like this, pretty much hands up over top. And when you're extending it, make sure your elbows aren't too far out, but also not too far in. I do about shoulders. So in line with your shoulders, have your elbows there the whole time, push up, and then back down. If you struggle with elbow pain for this one, you can always use the cable with a rope. But if you can do this one, make sure you focus on lightweight and actually feeling the form. And your palms are on the underneath part of the dumbbell, just focusing on bringing it up to the sky and slowly back down behind your head. All right, so hammer dumbbell curl. This one's super easy. We're going to be alternating it. Big thing on this one, hold the dumbbell at the top here. All right, when you're going, and then you're going to want to squeeze it at the top. For all these bicep exercises, you're going to be having the elbow tucked into the side. When you do these, if there is a bench available, definitely do it on the bench. I do all my bicep exercises on the bench because it just focuses on actually squeezing that bicep instead of actually using momentum from standing while doing these bicep workouts. Tired of your gut sticking out more than your chest? You have to try this chest cable fly that absolutely blew up my chest. This is a big superset, so make sure you got the energy for it. All right, so you're going to just start with a normal 2 handles like this out here. And then you're going to bring your hands together at the end. And you're going to do 8 to 12 reps of this, right? And then once you're done at the end, too tired, right away, you're going to go down from your knees. And you're going to pretend like you're trying to touch the ground here. So here, squeeze like you're going to touch the ground, and then back up. And do as many as you can of these, and then right when you're at the end, try to do your partials. So you're here, and then do those partials at the end to get that full pump, alright? If this doesn't give you the juiciest pump, then you're doing something wrong. I swear my chest absolutely blew up after I started doing this. Next up, we got reverse dumbbell bicep curl. So for this one, you want to make sure that you're leaning forward slightly, elbows somewhat tucked in. They don't need to be too tucked in for this one. and your palms are facing down for this one. So your top of your hand, you're trying to bring to the sky to your shoulders. So lean forward a bit, elbows somewhat inside, and just bring it up like this. Squeeze, and you're gonna get a nice forearm pump as well for this one too. Making sure you squeeze it at the top to get that full pump.
Can't stress enough for this one to go lighter in weight to make sure that your wrist alignment is straight. So your forearms and your wrists should all be one line, because you don't want it crooked, because then you're going to risk wrist
Last
injury.
exercise to absolutely destroy your chest, last but definitely not least, body weight dips. For this one, just do as many as you can. If you have to use one of those machines that help you get your body weight up, then that's completely fine. Alright? So this one here, set it up here, making sure the grip isn't too wide or too close. I try to do thumbs here and a little bit out like that. So you're out here, step up, bring the legs up, and you're just going to go straight down. You don't want to go too far down. Just go about where your arms are about 90 degrees like this, and then straight back up. And then you're just going to rinse it up.
One of my biggest tips for the body weight dip is to focus on something in front of you. So I always try to look at something in front of me to make sure I don't lose my balance, as well as just to keep me focused, because if you're looking around, it is going to distract you and just get you off course to not be able to actually complete it and do multiple reps of this workout. Most times after my workout, I love to flex in the mirror. This isn't something I like to show off. It's something that I actually like to look at myself to see and know that I'm making progress. I definitely suggest this for you, whether or not it's taking photos or videos, and tracking it, and to actually compare them over time so you're actually making consistent progress. Because if you're not making progress after a couple weeks, a month, you're doing something wrong, and you definitely need to change things up, because there is no way you shouldn't be making progress consistently.